Well, good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the home weather office on this Friday morning. It's the first day of September 2023, and this is the morning briefing. And as I look out the window of the home office this morning, it's cloudy. It's a cool morning, and I'll tell you, the next couple of days are going to be cool, and we're going to be talking about occasional rain. I'll tell you, it's going to be difficult to nail down some of the areas of rain. This is not going to be a typical winter situation where, we're timing a cold front that comes by and it's going to rain from 6 in the morning to 11 o'clock in the morning. We're going to get half an inch of rain. It's not one of those. Instead, we'll see these little bands of rain. There'll be a lot of times that it won't rain. We'll get some maybe occasional light sprinkles in the valley, but then there'll be other areas like in Plumas County where we're going to see real rain. We may see a couple of inches of rain before we get rid of this weather system on Monday. So, and that's, again, in Plumas County. So let's start with the satellite, and you can clearly see all of that cloud cover that is rotated into the state. But you can also see the motion around this. We have clouds going this way. You have clouds kind of pivoting this way. It's a sign of this low that's coming our way and moving in, and it's not going to do anything in terms of much forward progress in the next couple of days. What's interesting is once you get south of Stanislaus County and go through the southern end of the valley, here we have clear skies. Other than the smoke that's still trapped in the valley, hasn't been enough mixing here. And the other interesting feature is we have this low here, but we also have the moisture coming up from the south that's really going to be impacting Arizona and over toward Las Vegas the next couple of days. But the southern end of the valley toward Bakersfield and Fresno isn't going to see any of that. So here's that big low spinning around. So let's take a look at the radar this morning. You can see these fast-moving showers and a little bit of training going on here. There could be some very light rain around Sacramento. And then farther to the north, this is where we're going to see steady rain. But this is just the first band. So here's the rain that we've had in Butte County. But I'll tell you, Plumas County, for those of you toward Chester, Lake Almanor, Quincy, LaPorte, you're going to see some pretty steady rain over the next couple of days. The other feature we're going to see is the farther south you go, the less chance of rain we are going to see. While there may be occasional light rain, this is ground clutter that you see here. While there may be occasional light rain in Calaveras or Tuolumne County, the best rain over the next couple of days is going to be from El Dorado County to the north, including the Tahoe Basin, and farther to the north into Plumas County toward Portola. Certainly something to keep in mind for this Labor Day weekend for those of you that are planning on camping. Maybe you're already on the way out the door, but I do hope that if you're going to be camping in a place like Gray Eagle or in the Tahoe Basin, that you do have rain gear and tarps. So let me show you the big picture here, and then I'll get back to this. I'm going to kind of switch back and forth. So this is our 500 millibar flow, and here's that low that comes our way. And as we get into the day on, let's see, what day is this? So this is Saturday, midday. That low keeps spinning around. And then this is midday on Sunday. That low is still here. It'll still bring a chance of showers, maybe even a chance of rain for the valley. And then finally on Monday, it kicks out. I'll get back to the GFS here in a little bit to look farther down the road. So let's take a look at the North American model, the NAM. And this is how it's initialized this morning, showing rain basically about where it is. But as we go through the day, you'll notice where the best rain is. And this is 5 o'clock this afternoon. This could be some really beneficial rain on areas where the fires have been burning and giving us all that smoke. This won't be enough rain to put out these fires, but they'll certainly be tamped down over the next couple of days with cooler weather, high humidity, and some rain. And so maybe when all the sky is clear next week, we may be seeing a lot less smoke come off those fires. Rain certainly on the west slope, including in the Tahoe Basin and the Desolation Wilderness. This is 5 o'clock on Friday afternoon. This is Friday night. You see that rain. And that's why I think if you're going camping, and maybe if you're camping at, let's say, Sly Park, you're probably going to see some rain. Let's get into Saturday. This is Saturday afternoon. See how we still get more rain in Plumas County, but for the valley, we're basically dry. Saturday, I think, may be the drier part of the weekend because the low finally swings inland on Sunday. This is Sunday midday. More rain for Butte and Plumas County, more rain for Placer and El Dorado counties, and I wouldn't be surprised if on Sunday we do see some light rain in Sacramento County. And then finally on Monday, that low scoots out. You can see it over here now, and we will get dry. So how much rain is this model talking about? Total precipitation accumulation, these areas highlighted in yellow, this model is indicating about 1.5 inches. I have seen some models that have some totals up here around the Bucks Lake area and Lake Almanor that are closer to 2 to 3 inches of rain. There could be some light rain around Sacramento, but really it's El Dorado County, Placer County, and to the north, and where the fires are burning 0.5 inch to 1 inch of rain, again, according to this model, which is nice, other than the fact that some of you are camping. All right, let me get back to the GFS. And so, as I said, this is the low that will get kicked out on Monday. So Monday, Labor Day, will turn out to be a nice day. But then we have this other little guy rolling through here. It doesn't look like that's going to bring us any rain, but what this does is it helps to keep temperatures down. This is Tuesday of next week. Back to work for a lot of folks. Should be a comfortable day. And what we're not seeing on this model run is this big ridge rebuilding. This is Thursday of next week, a flat ridging in here, if you will, that may get temperatures back up into the low to mid 90s. But as we go down the road, this model just isn't indicating anything in the way of big time ridging. Instead, we have troughing as we get into Monday the 11th. And, I don't trust the models this far out, but if you do like this model, we might not see any real heat for the next couple of weeks. It may not be as cool as what we'll see today. Today, there will be valley spots that will stay in the low 70s. Other spots, especially in the southern end of the valley, will be in the upper 70s. But foothill spots will be staying in the 60s today. And in the high Sierra, we're talking about 50s. So, yeah, it's Labor Day weekend, the unofficial end of summer, but it's feeling a lot more like the official start of fall. We'll get some more heat before the season's really done. But this weekend, yeah, it's going to feel a lot different. So I hope you found that helpful for your outdoor plans this weekend. There is going to be rain to dodge. I tried to highlight the areas most likely to see rain. But again, the exact timing, as I said, if you're in one location, let's say at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, let's say in Colfax, I can't tell you if it's going to rain at 2 o'clock in Colfax on Saturday afternoon. It's just not the nature of this sort of thing. It's just going to be these little bands that are very difficult to time. But I can tell you that from El Dorado County through Plumas County, those are going to be the best areas to have occasional rain all the way through Saturday and Sunday. So that's everything I've got for you this morning. I'll be in the office this afternoon and on TV at 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, and 11. Have a great day. I'll talk with you later.